Alright, so I'm back, and today we're going to take a look at the Marvel Legends Abomination wave. What it's called, Abomination? Yeah. Sure, why not? So, first off, before we get into this, I did not get the Scarlet Witch for the set. She was more expensive than the other figures. She's also a movie version of the Scarlet Witch, and I'm just not collecting the movie versions of the characters. So I didn't want it, don't need it, not gonna waste my money on it. Yeah, eBay prices on that thing was going for like $40 or $50. So I just ordered the Abomination head that she came with and called it a day. So yeah, now outside of that, I guess I have to give a shout out to Walmart for pricing these guys to the point where I was actually interested in picking up the set, because Abomination, he's cool, but I could get the, you could always get the original Marvel Legends or the Marvel Select version and you'd be pretty well off. So this guy isn't the hardest thing to replace if you don't get it, and there's not much in this wave that's really worthwhile. But I think the most I spent on a single figure was about $9, and the lowest was about $3. So yeah, Walmart.com had some of these guys at $3 a piece. So if it's still there, definitely go check it out. Go take a look. So yeah. Anyway, we'll get this party started. Normally I do like the meh figures in one video and then the good figures in the next, but there's really not a lot of good going on here. So we got Iron Skull. He is the same exact mold that we've seen with Iron Man many times. So just with a black, just straight black, with a little red outlining here and the little skull symbol there. That's it. That's the detailing on this figure. The head itself is, again, just an Iron Man head painted with the red skull over top. And then you can take this off and you can put on the red skull head that he comes with. And the first thing that I thought of when I got this is, why does the red skull have lips? And if he's going to have lips, why does he have to have pouty lips? I mean, he looks sad. He's had a really bad day. And finally gets a regular figure, and it's this. So, 1 out of 10. I really then we got Captain Britain. Figure itself is great. I don't have any problems with it. It's not a character that I'm like, man, I'm so happy I have Captain Britain. Head's on the ball joint. There's a swivel left, right. Shoulders hinge up and down. Go all the way up to here, down to there. Bicep swivel, double bend elbow. Wrist swivels and hinges. Ab crunch. Waist swivel. Free floating belt. Hips up and down and out, thigh swivel, double bend knee, boot swivel, foot tilts and rocks. So, the figure, I mean, we're just kind of flying through this wave. I mean, that red skull, we've seen that mold so many times, there's no point to go through it. But this guy, mold-wise, he's good. Paint-wise, he's good. If this is a character that you're into, I would say definitely, I'd give him an 8 out of 10. It's not a character I'm interested in any way, shape, or form. But, I'll throw him on the shelf, whatever. He looks fine, I guess. Like I said, I don't have any problems with the figure. I just not attached to the character. So, next up we'll do Wonder Man. I know he was an Avenger. That's about as far as my knowledge goes with this character. And I know he died. I don't know if he's back or not, or if he died and came back and then died again and came back. It's Marvel. It's comic books, guys. So head up, down, left and right. He's got some pretty well painted red eyes there. Shoulders hinge up and around. Bicep swivel, double bend elbow. This is just painted on, which is a little unfortunate. Wrist swivels and hinges. Ab crunch, waist swivel, hips out to there, up to there. Thigh swivel, double bend knee. Boot swivel, and the foot tilts and rocks. So he's good. No problems. Again, no problems with this figure at all. He also comes with another clear hand for this side, and then a regular hand for this side. Now, I'm not a fan of clear plastic, especially in joints like this, so I'm not going to mess with that. But you just pull it out and put them in just like normal, and then you can take these energy things, same things that came with Electro or Shocker, and plug them in ish. But the problem is by the time you bend everything out of the way to get the hand in there, you've bent it all out of place, so now it's super loose. So yeah, again, I'd give him an 8 out of 10. I mean, it's a character that I know some people really like. The figure itself has no real issues. It's fine. Next up, we got Secret Wars Captain America. Now, I didn't read the new Secret Wars, so I can't sit here and tell you that, oh man, this guy looks really accurate. I can say he looks like a cool Captain America, like a stealth version. That's all I can say. I want to say same mold as... Yeah, pretty much the same. It's the same Wonder Man mold. Maybe not Wonder Man mold, but the same mold as Wonder Man. So, same articulation. And it's also the same as the original Captain America body, or the Werewolf Captain America body. So, it's the same mold. Head's different, though. So, now he does come with the shield, of course, which you can click on, so it looks good. And you can fold this up and plug it into the back. That looks good. And then he also comes with this thing. So you take his hand off, you can plug this in. You plug the shield into this end. And what this is supposed to make it look like is like he is throwing the shield at somebody. And that's, I mean, it's cool. It's a cool effect. I like it. Bullseye's got it too, so we'll be looking at him soon. And I think it works. For what it is, I think it works. I don't think I'd be displaying anybody like that, but yeah. So again, I'm not familiar with the this version of Captain America, so I can't really test to see how accurate it is. So I'm going to give him an 8 out of 10. I think he's fine. And then we get into Eel. I know he does lightning powers, and I think he works for the new Hobgoblin. But again, I don't really follow these guys in the comics, so I don't know. He does come with the 2 fist hands. So if you don't like the same old lightning hands, we can pull those off and put in regular hands. That's loose now. So is that one. Lots of paint splotches on mine. I think that's actually chips. Yeah. Paint's chipping on him. So, anyway, he's purple and teal. That's really all there is. Yellow eyes. Head swivels up, down, left, right. That's fine. Shoulders up, down, around, bicep swivel, double bend elbow, wrist swivels and hinges, ab crunch, waist swivel, hips go up to there, back to there, out to there, thigh swivel, double bend knee, boot swivel, foot tilts and rocks. So yeah, again, he's got some paint shipping issues, and now that I've switched the hands out, they're loose, so now I don't want to even try and switch the other ones back in. So I'm gonna give him a 4 out of 10. The figure itself isn't all that great, and it's a character that I don't know, so got 2 points really working against him. All right, Abomination. So he's a big boy. I'm hoping we get I think we're getting a Hulk soon. I hope so. Like a comic book Build-A-Figure Hulk. I think that'd be cool to get. But all in all, he looks good. He's got that nice dark green going on there with some shading. It kind of fades into this yellowish, lighter green here. That's cool. And that's pretty much consistent all over the body, where it's got some washes and dry brushing. The face is pretty good sculpt. Now the face, the back of the head is a real soft plastic. The ears are soft plastic, and then the face is, I want to say, it's a softer plastic too. It's not as soft as like the back of the head. That's really soft. But yeah, just to be mindful of that. And then this piece here that comes back to the here, that's all soft plastic as well. I don't have the Green Goblin, the Ultimate Green Goblin, to really compare him. I would like to say he's a retool of that, but I can't say for sure because I don't have it. Anyway, head is on a ball joint. As you can see, the ball peg the stem isn't very tall, so it doesn't really have a good way. It doesn't lock in as well as it should, but it works. It's on a slider, so you get down and then up, and then you get the swivel and rocker, all that stuff because of the ball joint. Shoulders swivel up and down, ratchet all the way around, bicep swivel, single ratcheted elbow, wrist swivel and hinge, ab crunch, waist swivel, hips out to there, up to there, thigh swivel, bends at the knee. Pretty much obliterates that sculpt there. Tilt, or rocker, and tilt. All in all, he's definitely the best one out of the set. I'm gonna give him a 10 out of 10. So overall, the Abomination wave, for me, is a complete mess. Abomination, he's good. You get a couple characters like Wonder Man, Eel, Captain Britain. That's like kind of cool to have, I guess. The Red Iron Skull is garbage. Eel's paint's not the greatest, and the Captain America, it's like if you already have a regular Captain America, why trade him up with? I like the classic colors better, but it's okay. The whole wave's okay. Definitely is not worth purchasing at full retail price. $20 a piece, at least $120 for the 6, right? Yeah. At least $120 for it, and that's too much. That is way too much. I got this whole set, including the head, for under $50. So I would say that right there is worth it. If you can pick up most of the wave on Walmart.com, that's the way to do it. That's the only way to do it. I think Amazon also was offering the same deals as well. So keep an eye on both those sites, because you might get lucky and be able to buy the whole wave for real cheap. I mean, $3 for a $20 Marvel Legend figure. I ain't gonna complain too much. I mean, yeah, the wave wasn't the greatest, but I'm happy with my purchase ultimately. With those low prices, I'm happy with my purchase. So, anyway, I guess that's it.